Hello everyone, it is the tier list for the open field low spenders slash maybe high spenders, whales, whoever you want to call them. If you're spending, this is the guide for you because you're going to get access to more commanders than everyone else. So stay tuned. So yes, we are going over all the open field pairings that I've seen over the course of the game of season 1. These pairings, especially pairings 3 and 4, are generally not going to be in order. Pairing 1 will be the best pairing what I've seen on the open field combat so far in the game. But these are all the pairings that you're going to run if you're a low spender whale, or if you're spending some amount of money in the game, you're going to have access to these, and you might have this option available to you, right? So if you enjoy these type of videos, smash a like, comment, and subscribe, guys. It helps me a ton. We are growing by the day, every day, and the comments and the community is growing, so I do enjoy it. So without no further ado, we're going to go over everything in this. It is going to be pairing number 4, and it's going to be the cavalry pairing. And for me, it is Bakshi with Emrys. If you are a low spender or a decent spender, this is a combination you're going to have as a cavalry player, because you're going to be able to spin the Bakshi wheel more. You're going to want Bakshi to be at least 5-1-1-1-1, but if you have a 5-1-1-5 Bakshi, that is amazing. It's probably one of the best low cost things you could get if you roll it and you hit the RNG perfectly, but obviously the odds in that's very slim. But it's such a good match to run because it provides you with so many random buffs, and you get the cavalry skill talent tree, which allows you to do skill crits and increase the skill crit damage, which is obscene. Plus it allows you to increase the skill damage dealt by the deputy, which is going to be Emrys in this case. And obviously Emrys does an insane amount of damage. He does an insane amount of rage accumulation. So these two together is an amazing pairing. I would always have Bakshi in the front, but if you do want to have that mobility option, then Emrys being primary with the more mobility style tree would be the good to go version, right? For artifact, it's always Sauron's Blade at the moment. Kingslayer seems so cool, but we're not seeing it used as much. But the big boy Sauron's Blade, it just does so much big damage. It activates so quickly for them, so it's a great addition to have for this match. So pair number 4, it is the best. Honestly, it's the best of the best cavalry match in the game currently. In my eyes, you can't get any better. The only way you can gonna get better if you're a super whale is Hosk, and this is gonna be the running theme throughout the video, right? Hosk is gonna be the kind of outlier. If you run this combination here, it's absolutely devastating to run as a cavalry match. If you've not tried it yet, have a go. You're gonna see some great results. It's almost like an Attila Takeda match, but it deals insane skill damages on top, as well as a rally combination. It's filthy, right? But without Hosk, this is definitely the best combination for low spenders to run. And if you're a whale, there's your Hosk boy, right? So now we're going into pairings 3 and 2, and this is where things get quite difficult, because you're going to have basically 2 pairings here, and I'm going to have both of them set up. They're both archer pairings. You have a Craig combo and a Gwen combo. If you have Nico and Gwen is amazing. It just does, again, amazing single target damage. But an expertise Nico with Craig does obscene open field combat damage. The amount of AoE effect from Craig and the skill damage bonus and the physical damage reduction on the primary target, the amount of merits this match gains is absolutely surprising to see on the open field, right? And again, if you're a whale and you have the money, the only way this gets any better for you guys is if you slimmed down this match here, and you will replace it with Hosk. Hosk with Nico is the creme of the creme. It deals the most damage for archers. It is obscene how much damage it deals out, but there is still one more match that beats it in the open field. and it is Lilia. Oh my lord, Lilia. And again, with Waldeer. If you have an expertise Lilia 555, oh boy, the damage you deal is obscene with an expertise Waldeer behind it, because you have the skill damage bonus with the shield, plus you have that extra AoE with Waldeer behind it, reducing the target's attack by 20%. You get access to the magic skill tree. It is absolutely disgusting, with the skill crit and the skill crit damage amplification and the rage regen and the deputy increase again. So this is absolutely a absolute monstrous combination to have if you're in the open field. It does deal, honestly, the most because of the amount of just sheer AoE damage in the open field it deals, right? The only way this improves, and you've guessed it, it is the Husk Boy. The Husk Boy does beat Waldeer, and this is only again because if you have Husk as the secondary behind the Nico and behind the Lilia gets to deal all this obscene amount of damage. She gets an insane amount of normal damage increase and crit chance increase now, so she deals now consistently more damage as well as burst damage. And if anyone tries to hit it, you notice they just get punished for hitting you. So for Wales, this is always the option for you. I know you guys know this already, so that's why I'm going to keep him kind of down here in the honourable mentions. Husk will always be there as an option for any of these marchers to put as a secondary or primary. It's up to you if you have him as a 5-1-1-1 commander, or even like a 5-5-1-1 or an expertise. He's just a really great commander to run, right? So these are the best of the best if you have open field, low spending capabilities in the game through daily chests, through competing competitively, from spending some daily bundles maybe and so on. But these are the ones you want to go for, in my eyes, for the open field, right? There's going to be some honorable mentions here, and if you're a low spender, now is an option where you get to talk about some infantry commanders. And one great combination, if you have them both expertise, is the Madeline Nika combo. This deals an obscene amount of damage together because of the counter attack damage amplification they both have, as well as the expertise Nika just deals so much damage through the bleed effect. Plus she reduces your march by she reduces the target's march by 30% and does a 1500 nuke, which is the most out of any infantry march in the game. The Madeline, though, being primary is key. It allows her to obviously soak up the damage. She allows you to have the tank and infantry tree, and having the tank tree is key because it allows you to gain shelter bonuses and generate rage from being hit, which is what you're going to always do because you normally get surrounded by 3 or 4 people and you get hit by 7-8 plus people because of the ranged combat. So you generate rage super quickly by doing this, and it allows you to pump out an insane amount of damage, right? So this is a really good combo. Obviously we know Husk is a great combination with this. Another one to run, which is if you have the capabilities to start early, is an expertise Fear. Oh my god, expertise Fear looks like she's going to be one of the brand new menaces in the game. She can be behind the Lilia. This would be a really good combination to give you the ability to be really tanky, as well as increasing skill damage bonus again by 15%. It's just an insane amount of stats to gain. So Fear is a very good honorable mention. And if you're looking for another good boy, to be honest, Alwyn still steps up. You could run Alwyn if you don't for some reason have Waldeer or Lilia. She is really good, but the best of the best, and that's what this is currently, is on screen. You know, as you can see, the archers deal a decent amount of damage compared to a lot of the other heroes in the game, but the mages themselves deal the most open field PvP because of the burst of the game and the burst of skill damage in the game. So that is how it works. I hope you enjoyed it. For the you know, spenders. If you're looking for more intricate, you know, pairing guides, I'm going to be doing those as well. But this is obviously a full tier list overview without going too crazy and making it an hour, you know, long podcast video basically on the topic. So I hope you enjoyed it. Smash a like and comment and subscribe, guys. And on the next video, I hope you enjoy it. I'm hopefully going to be covering some more duels and informational like fighting that you're going to see, and see the reports and stuff like that within Super Server 1. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. So peace out.